To all my family, friends, and subscribers, thank you. Thank you for over 1 million views across all YouTube channels which have carried my first documentary. Thank you for the over 50,000 people a month who are watching it. Thank you for a 93% thumbs up rating. Thank you for 8 radio interviews with more on the way. Thank you for winning the Best Documentary category out of 11 documentary films in the 2012 Winnipeg Reel-to-Reel Film Festival.
And the winner of the feature documentary category goes to Leonard Ulrich, New World Order.
Wow, I don't know what to say, honestly. You see these things on Hollywood award shows and they all say the same thing. It's true. Wow, there's so many people here that are responsible for me being here today. And it's not just a story about me, it's a story really about 15 years of God leading me here, there, and everywhere, and me not understanding why. And I think for the first time, I've managed to bridge prophecy with history, with current events in a way that really got a lot of people talking. And I think that's the reason why people were so interested in the film. It's one of the things that you need to watch 2 or 3 times to finally figure it all out or absorb. And I think volumes 2 and 3 will be a little bit less in content because they got too much in. Most importantly, I'd like to thank my family back there for coming around, for supporting me, for asking a whole lot of questions about the project. That's great. That's all I wanted, and you gave me that and so much more. So thank you. Thank God for leading me, and thanks to Paul for giving me lots of advice and putting on this festival. It's a ton of work. He's not getting paid a lot, if anything. So, thank you, women.
Thank you for your emails. I can't respond to 40 or 50 emails and YouTube messages per day, but I read every one. When I started warning people about the New World Order, I used an email campaign which failed. It turns out that emails are not the way to discuss complex ideas. They can be easily misread. My email campaign also failed because it was based far too much on my ego, and I'm sorry about that. I found that a simple, soft narrative, solidly backed by the facts, is the best way of broaching a difficult subject. The results have been impressive. One person in my church who was opposed to my campaign told me that they have much more respect for me now that they saw my film. That is like gold to me. As a way of saying thanks, I went out and bought a special cake. It's designed to celebrate victory over the New World Order by becoming aware of it. As Hosea said, "My people perish for lack of knowledge." Let's go ahead and dig in. I found that shared victory tastes so much better and is satisfying to the soul. In terms of news, a lot is going on behind the scenes. After receiving requests for it every single day, I am very pleased to say that Volume 1 should be available on DVD for Christmas 2012. Cutting Edge Films contacted me about distributing my documentary, and I'm quite busy remastering it. I was going to say no until I came across the Center for Social Media's statement on best practices in fair use for documentary filmmakers. It turns out that documentary filmmakers can use unlicensed media in their work, subject to guidelines, even for commercial distribution. Had I known about this, I'm certain that I could have sold 10,000 copies by now. On the other hand, I'm glad that the screener DVDs I made for the Reel-to-Reel Film Festival can now be sold to the public without fear of me being sued. In other news, I made a serious investment in camera equipment, and more is on the way as my investments against the New World Order financial enslavement scheme continue to pay off. I'll be speaking in Los Angeles in February 2013 as part of Compass.org's Stealing the Mind speaker series. I hope to post video from that event, but I am greatly concerned about the social chaos in LA that will result if the United States dollar should crash by then. I can think of no better time than in 2013 to release Volume 2, The Illusion of Money. The script for Volume 2 is half complete and is the most difficult aspect of my films because every statement has to be proven. I would like nothing better than to up my game against the New World Order, but that would only be possible with a transition to a part-time job on top of my investment and royalty income. I value your prayers. Please pray that my investment income and royalty income will allow me to transition to a part-time job. Please pray that I would have restored energy. After my heart attack, I do struggle with a lack of energy and blood sugar spikes and drops. Please pray for me, and thank you.